Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a concept that I have made in Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and it is so that players can revive other players. So in this video I'm going to show you guys how, if I die, my teammate can revive me, and vice versa, but that will be for part 2. So today I'm going to show you guys how, if I die, so you guys can see right now, my teammate can come over and start reviving me. It's a cool concept I made. I really like it, so I just wanted to show you guys how to build it as well. See, just like that, I am revived, and I got some points out of it as well. So let's go ahead and get started and see how this machine works. So to start off, we're going to make it so that the Gamerule command block output is set to true. This is so that you guys can see the outputs from everything that you guys are using for your commands. Next one, simple tag at myself command. I'm going to give myself the tag P1. Alright, so over here, inside of this square, this is where armor stands will be teleporting 5 blocks beneath my feet. So above is where I will be running, and these armor stands will be teleported wherever I am running on top of that square, named P1 and P2. Today I'm going to show you guys how to configure P1. So right over here, when you turn on the console, it's just going to tell everybody that is commencing. Next one is going to be a simple sound command. And the next one is going to set a block of redstone, and I'll show you guys that in a second. But first, let me show you guys these tags that are very important you need to have in this train. Chain conditional always active, tag at all add alive, and tag at all add revive up. This is telling the console that I am alive and I'm able to revive other people. Same with the other player 2. Those redstone blocks commands are irrelevant right now. So this command is going to teleport everybody to the center of this square right here. And what that's going to do is that it's going to start the chain so that everybody can have the armor stand teleport beneath their feet. So right over here, that redstone command block is going to set a redstone block right here, this command block. Inside of here, repeat unconditional needs redstone 40 tick delay, alright? Test for as if I was running it as player 1 with the tags alive and revive up, since I am still alive, is I'm putting the coordinates of the center of this square right here, so right there on that beacon that I have, with a radius of 11. So anywhere inside of there, it's testing for if I'm inside of there. And if I am, then the next block is going to execute it as if I was running it again, chain conditional always active, but except it's going to teleport the armor stand with the name P1 5 blocks below me. So when I'm running around, it will teleport the armor stand beneath my feet 5 blocks below me, so that if I die, I will respawn in downed mode right above the armor stand 1 block inside, not being able to move until I'm able to be revived. So that's all for that section right there. So the next one is going to be the set block RS number 2. This is going to set a redstone block on a 40 tick delay, chain conditional always active, down to this train right here. Now this system right here is going to be basically where the teleport to down state and get the down tag. So repeat unconditional needs redstone 20 tick delay, test for at player tag equal player 1, tag equal alive, tag equal revive up, and it is basically testing for within a radius of 2 blocks at the spawn. So when I die, I would teleport back to here. So this is where you need to set world spawn. But if it finds me in here, then it is going to find me there. Now, if the game senses that I'm there, then it's going to be chain conditional always active, execute as if the armor stand was running it with the name player 1. It's going to teleport it 4 blocks above it on top. So I would basically be teleported 4 blocks above wherever my armor stand was from last of where I died. And that would be how I am set into the down state, okay? So, now the game doesn't know that I am in the down state yet. So, the next command is going to be a chain conditional always active. It's going to be running the command as if I was running it still with the tag alive and revive up, and it is going to remove the tag alive from me. So I'm not alive anymore. Next one, it is going to give me the tag downed, okay? So now the console knows that I am in downed mode. That's actually where this part comes into play. So this section is going to be where the game tests for if I am downed. And if I am downed, So you guys can tell right here, repeat unconditional, always active, and it is going to test for if I am downed. Now, if the game tests for and finds that I have the tag downed on me, then it is going to be basically setting a structure like 2 blocks above my head. So in my case, it's a barrier block. So it locks me down in place. So when I'm in the downed mode, a barrier block is actually placed above my head so I cannot move. That's why I have to wait for my teammate to come revive me. So these are the settings I have, so you can just click save, blah, blah, blah. All that works. Alright, so that's all it for the downed mode. Now the next one is going to be a chain conditional always active, and it is going to set air at the coordinates back at the beginning. So, I'm sorry, not that way. It's going to set air right here, since the armor stand does not need to be teleported anymore, since I am now basically downed. So now you guys can see that the machine will be turned off. Alright, so next command, it is basically going to be like chain conditional always active, and it is going to remove the tag revive up, so I am no longer able to revive my teammates anymore since I am in downed state. Next one, this is where I will set down a redstone block at -116, 63, 23. Over here, this is where all the magic happens for my teammates to be able to revive me. So it's going to set a redstone block on this block right here that I'm standing on. And this is basically where the game will test for if my teammate is near me within a 2-block radius. And if they are, then the game knows that it can start reviving me and play the whole sequence. So as you guys can tell from this first block, repeat unconditional needs redstone, execute as player 2, so this time it's going to be player 2 that's running it with the tag revive up and alive, since the player still needs to be alive to be able to revive me. And it's testing for if I have the tag downed and basically if I'm within 2 blocks of my teammate. Now if I am, basically think of it as this. My teammate is within 2 blocks of me, then the game knows to start reviving me. See, just like that. So if my teammate's within 2 blocks, then the game knows that I can be revived. Pretty straightforward. Chain conditional always active. Execute as if I was player 1 with the tag downed. It is testing for if my teammate is alive and has the tag revive up still. Alright? So this is where the magic happens. So, next one, chain conditional always active, okay? 40 tick delay is going to set a block of redstone over at the given coordinates I'll show you in a second. So right here, this is where it actually starts showing all of the different parts. So we can start off with impulse unconditional needs redstone 30 tick delay. Title at all action bar reviving. I just typed that in by typing the squiggly S and then a C so that it was red. Next one, chain conditional always active. Set block -116, 64, 19 air. That is setting air right there so that the machine actually turns itself off since it is just setting off once. Next one, it is running it as if I was the one who was running it with the tag down still, and is testing for if my teammate still matches the criteria that my teammate is still alive and can revive me. Okay? Next one, chain conditional always active, 20 tick delay. It's going to set a block of redstone at the next sequence so that part 2 can be commenced. It's pretty straightforward. It's going to set one right there. Next one, these are just simple sound commands. Chain conditional always active. It is going to execute of all players, and it's going to play the sound of my choice. I chose item spyglass use, so you guys can just choose whatever you want. This one is on a 10 tick delay this time, except it is playing the sound conduit.short. Alright, so for the next part right here, this is going to commence part 2. So, impulse, hold on. Alright, impulse unconditional needs redstone, 20 tick delay. Title at all action bar reviving, except it's going to be orange this time since it is halfway done. Chain conditional always active is going to set air back right where it is since it is just setting it off once. Chain conditional always active. Execute as if I'm still running it is going to test for if my teammate still has the criteria to be able to revive me. Just hold on. Alright, next one. Chain conditional always active, 20 tick delay. It's going to set a block right here, redstone, okay? So that is going to be how it activates the last piece. Again, these last two command blocks are just simple sound commands. Again, 10 tick delay on the very last one. All right, so pretty straightforward for the first two. So this next part, it looks like a lot, but it's really not. So you guys can do this. So impulse unconditional needs redstone, 20 tick delay. And this time the reviving is going to be green since it is done now. Next one, chain conditional always active, sets block of air right there. The next command is going to be a chain conditional always active. It's going to execute it as if I'm still running it still testing for if my teammate has the criteria to be able to revive me. And after that, chain conditional always active, tag at player, tag equal P1, tag equal downed, and then it's going to remove the downed effect from me since I am now revived. Now this is how the console knows that I am no longer downed anymore, and this is when it is going to give me back my revive up and alive tags. See, add alive. This is how the game knows that I will be able to go back to normal and be able to run around again. This one is on a 20 tick delay, and it is going to execute as if I was running it with a tag alive, and it is going to set a block of air 2 blocks above me, so basically getting rid of the barrier, and then I'm able to start running around again since the barrier is gone. Next one, chain conditional always active. It is going to set a block of air over at these coordinates right here. This is just a fail-safe so that the game knows that it is all reset, so then I can start putting back the redstone blocks back to normal, so the whole machine will be reset. So right here and right there, you guys don't have to worry about that because it will reset itself. Alright, so now we can just go ahead and go to the next one. Chain conditional always active. It's going to set a block, -89, 64, 27, redstone block. It's going to set redstone right here so that the machine can start testing and placing the armor stand 5 blocks below me again. So when I'm running around, the game knows to have the armor stand go around with me again. Thus, when I get downed again, I will be teleported back to it. Next one, chain conditional always active. Scoreboard players add at player tag equal P1 points 100. Now, I just made it so that it gives myself points for being revived, but if you guys want, you can give everybody or the person who revived the other players points, revive points. Next one, it's going to set a block of redstone over at the given coordinates right here. Right here. Alright, there we go. So this is how it will reset so that it will test for if I am back on the spawn area. And then if I am, then the whole process can repeat so that I am able to be revived again. So after this section right here, I'll show you guys the next one. Chain conditional always active. It's just a simple sound command as you guys have seen before. Next one, it is going to be the title command, which basically shows up as a title screen, player revived, to everybody. So everybody knows that the player who's down has been revived. Next one, execute as if the armor stand was running it again. Instead of teleporting myself back 4 blocks above, it's telling me 5 blocks above. So I will be back to normal, running around, and everything will be fine and dandy. Alright, so next one, chain conditional always active, title at all action bar plus 100 points for revive. That's just telling everybody that they got 100 points for being revived. So next one, it is going to test for if there is redstone back at right here, and which there will be, by the way. So once it finds the redstone sitting right here, then it is going to actually set air right there, as you guys can see right here. It's going to set air back there so that whole machine is turned off, since if you're alive again, you don't need to have the revive machine even on anymore. So the next one is going to be a tag at player, tag equal P1 add, revive up. So now I am back to normal. I have my revive up and alive tags, and I am all set. Now it's just going to set air right there. We are all set. It's going to set air right here for the last command block. Now that's pretty much it for this whole command series, guys. So part 2 will be coming out soon. Thank you, guys. So player 1 can be revived by player 2, and I will be releasing part 2 for people to know how to make it so that the player 2 can be revived by player 1. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Part 2 is coming soon.